So, front range climbing started in 2001 as an LLC, and I changed it to a S Corp in 2003, and we've been going strong ever since.
I'm Leigh HUTT. I'm the owner of Leigh Photography, and my passion is capturing other people's adventures while trying to empower people on the other side of my lens.
Front Range Climbing Company is a guide service started by Brian Shelton. We've been in business for about 15 years now, and our goal is basically to get people out climbing and share our love of the sport, take people up on rock, show them how awesome it is.
cityWILD is an outdoor nonprofit basically that was started by a bunch of Outward Bound instructors who wanted to serve a different demographic than they've been serving. So they got together with a social worker and they found the most needy spot they could in Denver at the time. And they're just like, we want to serve people who don't normally get to the outdoors.
I am Tiffany GUINN, obviously. I'm the owner and lead massage therapist at Blue Phoenix Bodyworks. I started the company because ever since I was little, I wanted to be a Tomb Raider. Lara Croft was my hero, like Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider. I wanted to go and adventure and do things.
So, alright, my name is Kerry Davis. I'm a registered nurse. I've been with Archangel Medical, started 4 years ago. Before that, I was a critical care ER nurse, and I've been doing that since 2003. Prior to that, I was a flight medic, military, civilian paramedic, and decided to go back to school. Got my RN and specialized in ER critical care, and that kind of led to what we're doing.
My name is PIXLEY. I've been a Denver firefighter for 23 years. I've been a firefighter for 30, but the last 23 have by far been the best time that I've ever had.
Well, kind of started Alchemy because of just passion for cycling. You know, just enjoying riding my bike. I have a business background, always wanted to own my own company, and having the chance of starting a bike company was amazing to me.
You know, we build bikes to get people outside, explore their city, explore the mountains. We are local and everything is built in-house. It's really important for us that our customers actually come in and they meet the people that build their bikes, paint the bikes, they actually are in the process the whole time.
So the ultimate goal for Alchemy is just to make a difference in the cycling industry. I think you know, what we do here is produce the best bicycles. We don't cut any corners. We figure out a way how to produce a bicycle depending on what it's being used for and how it's going to be ridden. And we make that. We manufacture that bicycle without compromising the quality.
Of course, KO.T.A stands for Knights of the Air. Knights of the Air was the moniker that was given to the earliest fighter pilots 100 years ago in World War I. But it was more than just a moniker. They were called Knights of the Air because they literally adhered to the chivalric code, which is a code of honor, integrity, courage, and esprit de corps. And that's why we started the company. The company stands for those qualities.
Well, I put the company together because I was trying to think about how I can enable people who have that thirst for adventure, that desire to go explore this wide, wide world we have, how to help them do that in a pain-free way.
K.O.T.A Photography is first and foremost a business of storytelling. That my passion is telling stories, and it's a major challenge doing that in a single image, but that's where the excitement comes from.
One of our philosophies is experiential education. The idea that me standing up in front of you and telling you all this cool stuff isn't going to make you learn it as at like a personal level and as like deeply ingrained as if you discover things for yourself.
The Denver Fire Department is a 150-year-old organization that has great pride in history when it comes to the things that we're able to provide to the citizens. It's not just firefighting, it's basically community. So anything that involves the community are things that we try to get involved with, and it's when it comes to education, when it comes to helping people when they're hurt, when it comes to just being a part of their lives. Denver Fire Department is very proud to be able to provide any type of services when it's necessary.
The passion behind Archangel Medical is just giving somebody another birthday. Plain and simple.
Existence to me means living an active lifestyle, getting out and doing things instead of just running the rat race.
When we think about activity and action, and the things that we all know that is very consistent with the emergency service world, especially firefighting. It's a perfect tie-in to that adventure component. We see things that other people don't see. We're put in situations that other people aren't quite often put into, nor do they want to be put into. So there is a great deal of adventure when it comes to being a firefighter.
I love the term Axistence. I think it's very meaningful, and it's very apropos to what we're doing here as well, because this is a lifestyle choice. This is a lifestyle activity and an adventure that you're going down. It sets the stage for how you are going to live your life, who you are going to be, not only in your own mind, but who other people are going to perceive you as. It's a holistic look at how you're going to approach your life.
For me, being active is self-care, and that's like extremely important just in life in general.
If I had to tell you in a single word, I would say freedom. And that is leading an active existence is the freedom to go and do whatever you want.
When I hear the word existence, it means not living, not existing, but living everything to the fullest.
I've been able to affect positively the community, and that's what's important.
For me, that's getting outdoors, and that's really the only way I can compete.
An active existence means going out and going after your dreams. It means getting up each morning excited about the day and ready to just kick some ass.
Oh man, that's awesome. I mean, I think that sounds adventurous to me. And that's what it's all about, you know, continually solving problems, meeting the unknown, using your gut, logic, rationale. You choose how you react to every situation, and that's a true adventure.
And I think it's something that a lot of people do using all the rest of their lives.
To be a good firefighter, to be a good human, to be a good citizen, you educate yourself. You have to make mistakes. And as a firefighter, we learn from our mistakes. We learn from our weaknesses to become better at what we do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're not out doing it, you're missing 90% of life.
Us partnering with you is basically a symbiotic relationship, because we're both in it for the same thing, and that's bettering people's lives all the way around.
The easiest way to phrase it is, I don't want to set anybody up for failure. So when we can incorporate what you're able to provide and the ability for the physicality for somebody to come in to be ready to be a firefighter, it just accelerates their growth and their development.
Active outdoor lifestyle that we all enjoy. We all have different portions of it that we are excelling in. You guys have the access to the fit crowd that we're looking for, and we have the ability to give those people what they want.
Going forward, everything is about collaboration. It's about win-win. It's about bringing people up to expand the pie, not trying to exclude people to take something away. The community outreach and the community, frankly, partnership that we have extends well beyond our client base.
Well, I think it's again just finding, you know, I guess the old saying, you can tell a lot about a person by the people they surround themselves with, and that's on point for us with you guys.
We both are in the healthy lifestyle, active lifestyle world, coming at it kind of from different angles, but they always go hand in hand. If someone is fit and feeling healthy, then they want to get out and do more things, and once they do more things, they want to stay healthy and active. So it really does go well together. We're both local companies, and so keeping the community together, keeping money local, you know, helps the economy all around as far as keeping things in-house. And so just building that relationship is really important to us as well.
I don't think good enough is good enough for our students. I think that our students deserve the cutting edge and like the best, and they should be operating off the top run. So partnering up with Axistence, I mean, they can teach our students what they need to know at like the most modern level.
I got something to add to that too, actually, and you guys understand this as well. I think it's about making those tough decisions, because do we have time to go to the middle school and teach this class and share our values with them? You know, is there always time to sit down for 7 hours and communicate with the Movie Warrior Project and set these classes up and stuff like that. I mean, we are so pressed for time every day. That is a really hard decision to make. And when you take that time out of your schedule, that's our most meaningful resource, really. I mean, money, sure, but when it comes down to it, we're all limited by time. And when you make those hard decisions, you question yourself. And you know it's the right thing to do. But I guess what I'm trying to say is when you have other guys doing the same thing, like Axistence, it makes it a little easier. You sit there and go, okay, maybe I'm not crazy for doing this. There's other people doing it too, and that support is really helpful.
First and foremost, I think our partnership is great. It goes together like peas and carrots. Because you might be the strongest person in the gym. You might be working towards a competition or climbing Mount Everest or whatever it is. You can get strong and fit in the gym, but if you never take the time to recover and to nourish your body with touch, with relaxation, with aroma, to really de-stress and kind of reset yourself, then they're essentially a ticking time bomb, just waiting for entry.
Working with Axistence has allowed me to work on my own craft, that I get to go to all these different events and kind of practice with my camera and try out moves and different things, and just really get a feel for working with people and working with large groups of people so that I feel more confident within my own business.
So we're working with Axistence because your members train specifically to get outdoors and do fun, adventurous things. I just think it would be a fun trip to take. I think it's a good partnership. We can provide the opportunity for your members to get out and climb and actually pursue these adventurous ambitions that they have.
Yeah, I would say that when it comes to buying a bicycle, just first make sure the bicycle fits, and then secondly, do your research and find out what you're purchasing and what you're getting for that price.
It's hard because I don't like our approach. As mentors, we want people to do what they think they should do. So,
You live in Colorado, you're missing the boat, you're not outside there.
Know how little you know. That's it.
Don't stop learning. Learn as much as you can. Be a perpetual student, because the more you learn, you're going to be an asset rather than a liability. Be an asset, and the way you're going to become an asset is through learning. And the more you learn, the better you're going to become.
so maybe like I could ask people, like, what do you really want to do? Like, what would like really have a lot of personal value?
And that would be your piece of advice?
Yes, that's all I can do is ask a question.
My advice is I would say you have one body, you have one life to enjoy that body, so take care of it. Because, like I mentioned earlier, you don't want to be a prisoner in your own body to pain and fatigue and stress. So the more that you take care of your body, the more your body will take care of you and enable you to lead a rich, fulfilling, active life.
If you're not satisfied with the status quo, then change the paradigm. Put something in motion that will affect a different outcome and see what happens.
Don't quit. Set a goal and don't quit.
The one piece of advice that I would give is to go after your dreams. No matter what they are, no matter how crazy they are, there's a way to do it, and you just got to figure it out. And really, it's the most important thing is to jump first and fear later.
So it's never quit, and that's a true mantra that we have in the fire service. Is never quit. It's more important to be successful and to complete than it is to stop and say, you know, I just didn't have it today. Sorry, I'll see you tomorrow. It doesn't work that way.
What gets me up every morning is the promise of a new adventure every day. Whether that is climbing to the base camp of Everest, or starting my own business, or simply just going and hanging out with friends and finding new shenanigans to get into.
Getting out and doing things is what we do every single day. We're out climbing right now. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but we're about 250 feet up on a rock face, and that's who we are. That's what we do. So there is no normal for us.
I want to be successful in what I do, and I want to make a difference in the lives of the people that I employ and the people that we teach.
So, you get to a point in your life where you say, I want to do things that make a difference. I want to do things on my own terms. Starting a manufacturing company, particularly in the active lifestyle, action sports market, is so rewarding because it adds tremendous excitement and value to your life because it's all about being out there doing things. And then a manufacturing company, it's wonderful to be a part of a manufacturing company because at the end of the day, you have something tangible to look at and say, I made that. You go out there on the street, you see people out there using that product, enjoying it, bringing quality to their lives.
Just to make a difference in the overall market by getting more and more people on their bikes and understanding how a bike can perform or should perform.
Much like you guys know at Axistence, if something doesn't feel right, people aren't going to enjoy doing it. And that's kind of what the majority of the people who are on bikes today feel on a bike. Their back hurts, their neck hurts, their knees a little funky, and it just kind of deters them that much more to not get on a bike. And so when you come in and you are measured for a bike that fits you, it's comfortable, it fits like a glove. There's just that much less barrier to entry as far as getting on your bike.
I'm excited about my clients. I'm excited to come into work and hear about what adventures they just had and what's going on with them. And then the absolute best part of that is, I never like it when people come to me in pain, obviously, but if they come in and they're stressed out and they're sore, the best part is after the service, when they come out of the room and they're just like, I feel so much better, that you really do see people rise like a phoenix, and it's a complete 180 from when they come in to when they leave. And so being able to facilitate that for my clients is the best part. It's so much fun to help people.
So when I get to ride these boards, test them, feel the difference, go back in, make changes, create the product, that cycle is I think it's pretty rare to find, and it's really fun to be a part of.
It's for the challenge. I get up and I know that I don't really know how it's going to go down today. I like that it's ever changing. I get to come in and I get to work in the office and work out cool partnerships and meet cool organizations and companies, and then I get to do that for most of the day, and then I get to work with the youth who knows what they're coming in with or what lesson we're going to end up learning together for the day. So it's just always brand new, and they're constantly teaching me, and we're able to approach everything we do from that level of equality. So that I'm learning basically just as much as they are every day.
Most people that are firefighters, and me specifically, look for the ability to help somebody. If it's a little bit or a lot, being able to have that and go home each night gives you satisfaction in who you are and what you're able to accomplish. If it's rescuing somebody out of a building, if it's helping teach a child to stop, drop, and roll, you get some satisfaction and it gives you work. So when I go to bed at night, I'm tired, but when I wake up in the morning, I want to recreate that and I want to see who else I can help.
What gets me up out of bed, you're gonna make me choke up, man. Giving back. I can't take care of my guys anymore, so I'm kind of taking care of people indirectly by doing this, and it keeps me going, man. Hearing people give me stories or give me feedback. Hey, I used your kit. One of the guys that took one of my classes up at 6 Hour, he's a cop. He used the kit under fire, or used the training under fire, and to top it off, he saved his life. Took care of what needed to be taken care of, helped his buddy out who got hit, and he's a month away from having his first kid. Doesn't get any better than that, man.